morning, good afternoon, good evening from whatever part of the world you're watching this video and whatever time you're watching this video. I am Ember Yabwa Fambu, and this week we're going to be talking about prayer and consistency. Prayer is a means of communication with God. Prayer is an avenue to overcome all ugly situations. It's important to pray. We often sing the song, prayer is the key, prayer is the key. Jesus started with prayer and ended with prayer. And of course, that is true. Jesus started with prayer and ended with prayer. The Bible says in the book of James that the effectual prayer of the righteous man availeth much. This means prayer never ends. Prayer is a continuity. And for prayer to be effective, we must be consistent in prayer. Talking about consistency in the place of prayer, consistency is one of the secrets of prayer. Consistency is a spirit. Consistency is a grace. People don't just wake up and be consistent. In order to be consistent, there needs to be a certain understanding that comes upon a man. And the understanding that comes upon a man is a grace that God gives. Every time you realize that you're not consistent in what you ought to be consistent in, that is in the place of prayer. It means you haven't understood. Your spirit man hasn't caught the revelation as to why you have to be consistent in prayer all the time. Luke 18 verse 1 says, men ought always to pray and not faint. And the word always in this verse signifies consistency in the place of prayer. Prayer has the capacity of keeping us in order when everything else around us is in disorder. Prayer creates an atmosphere for God to work. Let me give this example real quick. A good number of us use iPhones in the world today. And one of the reasons why I think iPhones are this widely used is because every year we receive updates, and every update brings an improvement. And this is only possible because the creators of the iPhones are able to continually work on the iPhones to make better versions. The best human beings are those who let themselves to be continually worked on by their creator. And when we dwell in God's presence, that is in the secret place of prayer, we make ourselves available for Him to keep updating us, for Him to keep transforming us into better versions of ourselves as human beings. And when we dwell in God's presence, we make ourselves available for Him to reshape our character. We make ourselves available for Him to realign our will and our desires according to His. Sometimes, even though we don't feel it, it doesn't mean it is not happening. Moses did not know it, but his face was radiant. It's in the place of prayer that we find who you are truly meant to be. Thank you for staying with me up till now, and I hope you have taken the decision to make prayer your lifestyle and to go closer to God through prayer.